All right there, folks. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you. How did we do yesterday? Much better. Well better that, weren't it? Hit that treble. Lehechka, Shelton, Massetti, all on the money line. Anything but easy, but it doesn't matter. We got the win. That's the most important thing. Let me know how you got on. I was looking at the comments. There was some solid plays yesterday. Well done, fellas. We all should have got some cash there. We're going to finish off round two dead quick. Before we get into them, like the video if you would, subscribe if you're not. If you want to support the channel, you can do just that. There's a link in the description and the pinned comment. Right then, this should be short and sweet. We went through a couple of these games on yesterday's video. The order of play was a little bit fucked up, so we'll touch on them towards the end. We will do what we always do. We'll get through these big favourites first, and then we'll start ripping the meat off the bone. Look, just about yesterday's games, who watched them matches? Did anyone take Yuri Lehechka on a parlay? Fuck me. How did he win that? How did he win that? People were losing their fucking mind over Lehechka, and you know what? I don't blame you. I thought he was dead in the water, especially after that second set. You can't be getting bageled by fucking Mitchell Kruger. That's bordering on unforgivable, in my opinion. Yeah, he pulled through for us. Come back from the dead, 2-0 down, 3-2 in the end. Fantastic stuff from Lehechka. It should have never have got to that point anyway, in my opinion. Shelton, dead easy. Massetti, Lorenzo Massetti made that so much harder than he needed to be. Imagine going 5 sets with Kekmanovic. The only reason Kekmanovic lost that game in the end is because he was absolutely goosed. He couldn't walk. He was just trodden around the court in that last. Yeah, he was fucked. Doesn't matter to me, really. I just needed Massetti to win, as I imagine a lot of us did. He got it done. I don't think I'll be taking him in his next match at all. Yeah, he started looking like Tsitsipas a bit with that backhand. He just, I don't know. I feel like we got away with one yesterday anyway. That's my point. Right then, where are we going to start here? Where are we going to start? Tell you what, we'll start from the top, and we'll go Matteo Beluchi, Christopher O'Connell. Beluchi's 1.4 on the decimal, spreads 3.5, and the total is, where's the total? 39.5. I'd only be looking at Beluchi in this one. Only be looking at Matteo Beluchi in this one. This lad's been fantastic. He's been so good recently. You know, he's only lost one of his last 10 games. That was to Roman Safule in was it the Kerry Challenger? Yeah. That was the final. Apart from that, he hasn't dropped a set in his last 9 wins. Didn't drop a set leading up to the final when he got beat. And then, back to business for the US Open. Hasn't dropped a set through qualifying. Absolutely annihilated Stan Wawrinka in his first game. And he looks so good as well. He moves really, really well on these hard courts. He's so quick. Really strong. I really like watching Matteo Beluchi. He's really growing on me. Christopher O'Connell, many people probably didn't have him beating Nico Yarri, me included. I was quite surprised at that one, but Yarri can do that to you every now and then, can't he? Overall, Christopher O'Connell, not that great. Not that great this year. 15 and 17 overall, 13 of them coming on the hard court, so that's probably his only saving grace. Matteo Beluchi, 37 and 24 on the year, 21 and 11 on the hard court. Like I said, I could only be looking at Matteo Beluchi in this one. I don't think it's, looking at recent results and overall form, I get it, but on the court, man for man, it's probably a little bit more even than what we think. But then again, is it? I'm pretty certain Beluchi gets this one done. After what I seen against Stan Wawrinka, he looked really fucking good. Really good. And I know Wawrinka's a bit... I'm not even going to say it, but yeah, you know what I mean. I just can't trust Christopher O'Connell in this spot based on what I've seen. Purely based on what I've seen, very patchy record. You going back to like what? Miami. Miami in March, Italy talking back-to-back wins. Been beat by Carbayas Baena in his last 10. Fritz, Max Purcell, Nakashima, Artur Rinderknech twice. He's only managed to beat, well, obviously, Nico Yari, Harold Mayo, Nishioka, and then Kirchheimer in his last 10. No, don't think I'm going to touch it. I'm just going to sit and watch, but I'm pretty certain Beluchi gets that one done. Let me know what you think. Moving on, dead quick, we will go with this one. Go Jordan Thompson, Hubert Hurkacz. Spread is, well, spread's the same, 3.5, totals 40.5. Yeah, we expect it. The over 3.5 sets, probably the safest bet on this one, innit? That over probably comes in as well. Like, both of these are really good on the hard court, I really like Jordan Thompson. I think he's a solid hard court player. 21-11 this year on the hard. Hurkacz 16-8. Getting 2.75 for Thompson here, 2.8 depending on where you look. He beat Lestienne in straight sets, smoked them. I expected nothing less. Hurkacz got past Timothy Skatov. Look, I mean, what do you want me to say about this one? Like, we say the same thing about Hurkacz every time, don't we? Like, he'll win so many 3 points just on that serve alone. Can he maintain it? That is the question. Jordan Thompson's got a really good return game. He's got a really good return game. If he can get behind Hurkacz's serve, he can definitely trouble him in this one. I can see both of them winning the set. Definitely see both of them winning the set. I can't see Thompson just rolling over and getting done in straight here. Not a chance. Picking a winner, picking a side, it would be Hurkacz or not. On 1.5 on the decimal. Depends if you want to go for that, if you're parlaying it or not. That over probably comes in. They usually do more often than not with Hurkacz. Odds for a tie break is like 1.4. So once again, that seems very, very safe. If you'd ask me, we always get fucking tie breaks in these Hurkacz games. I know Thompson could just win it, Jordan Thompson could just win this game like this. It really is up in the air. I don't know. Could live bet this one, actually. Could just give it a few games over a set and live bet this one, see how it's going. I'm probably going to stay away from it. If I touch it, it'll be pinned, but over 3.5 sets, I don't know what the odds would be for that. I don't think they do that on 365. I'd have to have a look on Sky Bet or something, but over looks all right, doesn't it? 40.5, look, it is big, but it's best of 5. It's best of 5, especially if you can get a tiebreak or 2 out of these. We should be all right. I think the over would be fine. Let me know what you think on that. And go on, I'll go with this one anyway. So Thomas Machac, Sebastian Korda's next. Sebastian Korda going to get past the second round. I think he does, I think he does. He's 1.36 on the decimal, which it's not a bad parlay piece, if you'd ask me. Spreads 4.5, totals 38. Yeah, 38.5. Look, you have to. I apologise. I'm a bit slow. I've literally just woke up about half an hour ago. I was going to do this video last night. I fell asleep. I literally had a dream that I'd done this. Woke up and checked, and I was like, oh, fuck. So, yeah, just hang in there, boys. Korda 4.5, I don't know about that. Like, history would suggest that this lad, well, we all know, someone mentioned it in the first lot of picks anyway. They were like, look, Korda does shit at this US Open, just so you know. He usually does, well, he has done in the past. I think this is the time, I really do. He's been playing really good lately on the hard court. Thomas Machac, he beat Fabio Fognini in straight sets, but that's his first win on the hard court since March. Very, very patchy. If Thomas Machac was in better form, not even this season, just leading up to this tournament, I'd be, I wouldn't say slightly worried because there is a slight doubt anyway, but just been beat by Max Purcell in straight sets in Cincinnati. You know, that speaks volumes to me. Like, all right, he got beat by Alexei Popyrin in Montreal, but then, you're going back to like the Olympics and then Croatia, there losses to Thiago Monteiro, Roman Safiullin, he's beat Zhang, David Goffin, beat by ATP, beat by Medvedev, did take a set off Medvedev in the French Open. I think that's irrelevant. I really do. Sebastian Korda had a decent game against Mutset in that first round. And I know I have my words about Mutset, but he is a tricky player. Very tricky. I just can't see Sebastian Korda getting beat. I really can't. 4.5, I don't know, like 3.5, I feel like that could definitely come in. But if the 3.5's going to come in, the 4.5 probably comes in, doesn't it? Just beat Mutset. We've got a loss to Carreño Buster in Cincinnati, but pretty much everyone got beat by him. And same with Popyrin in Canada. Everyone got beat by him. Sebastian Korda's beat Zverev, Casper Ruud, Taylor Fritz, like, come on, Flavio Cobolli, Tiafoe, Thompson, all in his last 10, all on the hard court. I can't see him losing. I can't see him losing or shitting the bed at home to Thomas Machac in the current state. I really don't. Like, any objections on that other than he's never got past the second round before? Like, that's what it's going to come down to, innit? Like, are you worried history is going to repeat itself? I don't think it will. I really don't. If you parlay in today, boys, I'd stick Sebastian Korda on it. I really would. Be shocked if he gets beat. I'd be shocked if he gets beat. Take no notice to what people are telling you. Right, where do we go here? We didn't even do the big favourites, did we? Look, we'll just do them dead quick. So Jannik Sinner probably beats Alex Michelsen. I don't know how. I'm just going to stay away from it. Michelsen could very well cover the spread. Not too sure what it is. We see Michelsen have a close one with him last time out. I don't know why he wouldn't do it again. If it's a good number, let me know what it is. You could take that. Look, so Alcaraz beats Bottas van der Sandschulp. 100%. Probably in straight sets. I don't think Van der Sandschulp takes a set off him. Medvedev will definitely be Fabian Marzin as well. 100%. Once again, not sure how, but I'm pretty certain of that. Tommy Paul's going to beat Max Purcell. Yeah. I think that's dead easy as well. Tommy Paul didn't do that good leading up to this tournament, well, in the warm-ups anyway, but no chance he getting beat here. No chance does Max Purcell beat him. I refuse to believe it. We might as well while the odds like that. So Mensah is 1.15 against against that guy Tristan Skulkate. That name throws me every time. 5.6 on the decimal for Skulkate. He's a decent player, like I do tend to keep my eye on him. I see him winning more than often. Well, more than he loses. Mensah pulled off a massive upset. I say a massive upset, according to the odds it was anyway, but it's Aliassime in it. Big upset against him. Straight set win as well. Made it look so easy. I think he does the same. If you're going to beat Aliassime in straight sets, you're going to beat Tristan Skulkate, aren't you? Let's be real. And then, look, we'll just finish off with this one here. So Jack Draper's playing for Cundo Diaz Acosta. Jack Draper is going to bully this kid, No doubt in my mind. Spread 7.5. I think he covers that, I really do. He's just so much better. Not only on the hard court, just overall. Draper looked fucking quality against Zhang. Everyone writ him off. Everybody writ him off. Zhang's good as well. Zhang's really good, but he had nothing, absolutely nothing for Jack Draper in the first round. I don't think Diaz Acosta's got nothing either. I really don't. He's not a bad player, but on the hard courts, no chance. No chance. And especially against someone like Jack Draper, he doesn't stand a chance. The only thing that will kill this lad is the heat and the humidity, but he seems to be fine against Zhang. Like, barely played a fucking game against them, really. I think it's rinse and repeat here. I think we see more of the same. Like I said, 7.5. If you want to go on outlines and take like 6 or 5, I think you'll be all right with that. I think we get quite a few breaks of serve from Jack Draper here, so you could also look at that. Yeah, no way Draper gets beat here. No chance, boys. 7.5. It does seem high, but keep an eye on it. As a matter of fact, I might make that the unit lock. If it's pinned, it's pinned. If it's not, it's not. But Draper minus the point there. That looks like money to me. Pure money. Then we'll go through a couple more, then we'll finish up in it. So, where do we go next? Oh, Flavio Cobolli. Flavio Cobolli is playing Zizou Berg. Yeah. Cobolli, Zizou Berg. Cobolli 22-10 on the hardcore for the season. Zizou Berg 6-6. 1.5 on the decimal for Cobolli. Where's the spread? Where are you? Bear with me, folks. The spread comes up. I'm trying to find it. 3.5, 38.5 is the total. I'll be going with Cobolli in this one. I would. I mean, Zizou Bergs just went the distance with Pavel Kotov. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes to me. Did get smoked by Alex Michelson in the fucking Winston-Salem. Got some, he's got some decent wins lately. He got one over Echeverry, one over Alia Pelcher, one over. Are they decent wins? Fuskovic, Munar. I wouldn't say so, really. Look at the losses, though. Laszlo Djere, once a sit to pass, that's not bad. Sabo Field, Michelson. Uh, uh, I don't know. I'm never really that impressed with Zizou Berg. He's not bad either. I'm not saying he's shit. I don't know. I feel like people see something in him that maybe I'm just missing. Because every time he comes round, he's a massive favourite. Not according to the bookies, but I see Zizou Berg getting dished out all the time. Bergs on the money line, Bergs this. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't think he beats Flavio Cobolli. I'm taking this one 1.5. You probably could, I couldn't talk it off taking that. He's looked sound. He's looked really sound lately, He's got wins on the hard court against Davidovich Fekina, Alex Michelson, Ben Shelton, Ali Yassim, Tommy Paul. Come on. Come on. He's looked fucking unreal as of late. Had a really good season as well. 38-24 overall. Zizou Berg, identical, pretty much 38-23. Most of them coming on the clay. Most of Cobolli's wins this year coming on the hard court. You've got to back that. Got to back the Italian here, boys. He's not going to do a Musetti here. I think he makes this a little bit more comfortable than what Musetti did with Kekmanovic. I think you'd do all right with him. I really do. Who's he just played last? James Duckworth? All right, did drop a set to Duckworth, but I'll take him dropping a set to Duckworth and then him taking a set off Hurkacz in Cincinnati in the game before, and then pretty much playing out of his skin against really high-level opponents, over than dropping 2 sets to Pavel Kotov. Yeah, all day. Let me know how you're going to go on that one. Over 3.5, do you think? I couldn't talk it off that. I think Cobolli wins that one quite comfortably at 1.5. You may as well go for that. And then got Artifice and Gabe Diallo. Yeah. I didn't realise Gabe Diallo's a fucking giant. It's hard to gauge on the court, isn't it? 6'7" he is. 6'7". Look, I've seen people say 6'6". Someone said 6'8". I googled it. It's like 6.6 fucking 7. What, like, reoccur or whatever. Let's call it 6'7". That is huge. That is fucking massive. That 22-8 this year on the hard court. Artifice 10-7. look, no doubt who the better player is here. Artifice ranked 24th in the world, as opposed to Diallo 143. Feast 136 on the decimal. Um, Realistically, this should just be an Artifice win. This should be an Artifice win. You know, we know how good he can play. Spread is 4.5, 38.5 on the total. Who have they just played? So, like, Diallo's looked alright lately. He's looked good in here. Say he's looked good in qualifying. He dropped a set to Shin Makoro. He's dropped a set to. I'd just say his name is a Draguet. That French lad. I don't know. B. Valentin Royer. And then obviously he dropped a set to Jami Munar. Ended up getting it done against him. Artifice. It's just beat Lena TN. I don't know. I'm still not taking much from that. Lena TN did look good in the Winston-Salem, but nobody wanted to be there. Pardon me. Got beat by Benak in Cincinnati, beat by Hugo Wumbird in Canada, and then obviously Matteo Arnaldi owned them again in the Olympics. You know, every time we've been talking about Artifice the past couple of tournaments, we keep reverting back to Hamburg when he won the final. He beat Zverev in the final, but since that he's went 2-3, beat Brandon Holt and Lena TM. That's it. Like, that is it. 2-2 on the hard court. This is rough, innit? This is rough. Looking at the recent form, Gabe Diallo's only lost one of his last 10. Admittingly, 5 of them have come in that Kerry Challenger, and then the rest in qualifying, and then the first round. I don't know. I'm not going to force anything with this. I do think Artifice wins, no doubt in my mind. He's the better player. See Diallo taking a set. You drop a set to Lena TN, you could very well drop a set to Diallo. So over 3.5 could be fine in that. Feast to get the win if you've got to take it. I don't think I'm going to touch it. And then to wrap it up, look, I think Demonor beats Otto. Demonor should beat Otto Virtanen, but should have put him on the massive favourites. I missed that one. I apologise. Could be a close one. Virtanen could very well take a set off him. If Marcus Garon took a set off him, Virtanen the way he's playing, I'd expect the same. Let me know your thoughts. And I'm not touching Dan Evans in the Voney. If anything, I'd be taking the Voney as a dog in that. I just would. I know Evans be catching off in the first round, but apparently that's just the same as like the Matteo Arnaldi and Artifice situation. Dan Evans is just going to beat him every time he plays. It's that mental block. I can't put money on Dan Evans, and I can't tell anyone to put money on the Voney on the hard court. So it's really up to you what you do on this one. Let me know in the comments if you've got anything for that. I'm not even going to go into it. I'm not. It just stinks. It's all over the place, innit? You can get on the right side of that, boys. Fair play to you. Fucking hell. Look, so the couple that we mentioned yesterday, just going to gloss over them really quick before we wrap it up and give the officials out. We said Korda and Nuno Boys. I'd take Korda to beat him. Over 3.5 seems fucking safe. Like, that seems certain in that one. I'm almost certain that one comes in. Korda on the money line. He looked fantastic against Tsitsipas. He's 1.7 on the decimal. He has been beat by Nuno Boys before. When was that? Was that recently? Yeah, it was. It was on the Phoenix Challenger earlier on in the year. Yeah, tread carefully with that one. Tread very carefully with that one. You know, Nuno Boys has been good on the hard court this year. That's 18-11. So is Korda 14-11. Both really good overall records as well. 32-22 for Nuno and 28-18 for Korda. Yeah, tough one. Tough one. I think both of them definitely take a set. I think that's pure money. Solid money, that. Over 3.5. And then same goes for Matteo Arnaldi and Roman Safiul, and I think you get over 3.5. And Matteo Arnaldi, as I mentioned, probably gets the slight edge in that. Wouldn't be surprised to see it go either way. I can't smell an upset. Safiul and has beaten before. Be very careful with that one. And finally finishing us off. This is the last one in it before I have to say it again. Yeah, David Goffin, Mannarino. I said it yesterday. I repeat myself once again, fellas. I would be fucking gobsmacked if David Goffin gets beat today. Absolutely gobsmacked. He's not going to lose. He is not going to lose. 1.4 on the decimal. That's dropped. That's dropped a lot. I did a good job. I took that last night, innit? We'll get to that in a minute. Looks so good. Looked fantastic on the hard court so far. He's only got that one loss to Safula on the Challenger and then the one to Sonego in the Winston-Salem, but then he's bounced back against Tabilo as an underdog in straight sets. Mannarino, as we mentioned, beat Hurkacz in straight sets, but even still, he didn't look good. We know how bad Hurkacz is going to be, so holds zero weight for me. Before that win against Korda, 9-game losing streak, it may have been more. It won't let me see anymore. Doesn't matter. Mannarino is not going to beat David Goffin. No way. Not a chance. I'd like to think we've got rid of all the shit houses, you know, fucking all them big favourites just not coming to play. It was disgusting in that first round. I appreciate you hanging in there. Then again, for those that have been subscribed for a while, like that's what happens in the first round. I say every tournament, it's a free hit. You win some, you lose some. No surprise, we're back to winning ways come the second round. David Goffin gets it done every day of the week. Right then, what are we going for? Tell you what I'm going for. Riding off of yesterday, I've got a... So this is plus money. This is insane how I'm getting plus money for this. So plus money double. If you want to take it, you can. If you don't have to. Let me know what you're taking. I'm going to go Sebastian Korda on the money line, and I'm going to go David Goffin on the money line, plus money. Fucking dead easy. Dead easy, that one. If you want, I really like Jack Draper minus the 7.5 as well. Really like Draper minus the points there. I think that's an absolute washout against Diaz Acosta. And yeah, I think that's all I'm going to go for today. You know, in fact, there's anything else. Flavio Cobolli, couldn't talk it off him. If you want to take him, I'd go for that. But I think I'm just going to ride with David Goffin, Sebastian Korda, Matteo Beluchi as well. Like that, if you want to boost the parlay up a little bit, Beluchi, Korda, Cobolli, Goffin, they all should get it done. You know, I think every favourite won yesterday as well. For those that didn't notice, not one underdog got just goes to show you, doesn't it? Goes to show you how much of a fucking farce that first round was. Not a single dog yesterday. I don't think there was anyway. I could be wrong. If there was, there may have been one, but nah, I don't think there was. I think it's fairly similar today. It looks fairly similar. Don't think we can go wrong with that. I've got it locked in anyway. Plus money, David Goffin, Sebastian Korda. Couldn't talk it off Beluchi. Couldn't talk it off Cobolli. Jack Draper minus 7.5. Over 3.5 in Hurkacz and Thompson, Hurkacz, Nuno Borges, maybe Artifice and Diallo, you know. Yeah. Take it however you want it. You pay your money, you take your choice, fellas. It's up to you. Right then. Appreciate you stopping by. Sorry the video was a bit late. Like I said, I fucking completely forgot I fell asleep last night. Don't worry about it. You've got plenty of time to get yourself sorted. I appreciate you taking the time. As always, it means a lot to me. Stay involved. Get your best bets in the comments as well. Discuss it amongst the group. Don't be shy. Right? I'm usually saying good night to you, but I'm actually saying good morning. It's 11 a.m. over here in the UK, and what a fine fucking morning it is, boys. Lovely. Lovely. Right then. Take it easy. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Go get some more cash. Enjoy the tennis, and I'll see you tomorrow.